Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a little bit about Popplet. So here's the homepage, and right here are the links. You can either get the app for one of your tablets and Apples or products. You can do the try it out. The try it out is actually kind of like a tutorial. It shows you a little bit about how to do things. So you can always refresh your stuff. We're just going to go home now, and we're going to actually log in after you created an account, that is. If you want to create an account. Apparently I don't remember my password. Oh, that's why. Sorry about that. So this is the account homepage. As you see, there's the most public poplets, and there's most popular and most recent. Most of the poplets will be public unless you pay for it, and then you have to click to suggest that they are private. Some of these can get extremely intense and very confusing, while some of them are extremely simple. We have our example poplets to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what can go on. Here's, like I said, another example of a simpler one. Just tells you a little bit about the Earth. The good thing that poplets are fun for is that you can do them for any kind of subject. You can do literary, as in talking about characters of a book and characteristics that line up with them. You can do timelines, family trees, all that fun stuff. Like here's a little bit of the timeline one. It starts here, you see the arrow goes there, and then we kind of like circle back around. It's just the history of Coke bottles and how they changed. Right here is our Popplet homepage, is all the poplets you've made. We're going to go to this one. So right here is our Tech Tip screencast one. It's based off the Hunger Games. I figured that is a very popular thing that most people will kind of know what we're talking about. So as you see, we start off with our main thing, which is the actual name. Sorry, it'll pop up to save it. The Hunger Games. As you see, it goes down into video, as well as District 12 winners, which are the first winner, Hamish, second winners, Katniss, and Peeta. First things first, we're going to show you how to create a bubble. Go down here, we notice that Peeta's the only one who doesn't have an age. In order to create a bubble, you're going to double click. It just easily pops up. You can type in whatever you wish. For this, we need 16 years old. Right here is our font kind of control. You can't really change the font, but what you can do is change the size between 3 different sizes, standard, smaller, and bigger. You can align it to left, right, or center. I'm going to do it center because it looks more pleasing. So now our Peeta has an age, but if you see, they're also not connected. Very simple connecting is take this little dot, you drag it up to the next one, and it automatically connects them. We're going to do the same for up here. Okay. So, let's talk about colors, because colors are so much fun. As you see, the back of this is all orange. At the beginning of creating your own Popplet, it makes you pick a color, but don't worry because that can be altered through coming up here to this little side panel and clicking different colors. So let's go with, not white, that's way too distracting. Black or gray, which was the same color. As you see, we have our color coding to show what goes with what characters. Blue is Hamish because he is the first winner. Did black to categorize these because we have 2 different winners for second place. Peeta is going to go and become, let's say, orange. So you go go to this little icon, which is our change colors icon, and it controls the outer color of each bubble. And in order to make it consistent and show our students that these are all Peeta's characteristics and information, we're going to go to the orange. So now all of Hamish is blue, all of Peeta is orange, and all of Katniss Everdeen is green. If you also notice, we are missing a picture for Peeta. So what we're going to do is, if you're going to do a picture, it has to be previously installed on the computer, so you're going to have to save them ahead of time, which means planning. This is our computer icon. You can take from YouTube or Vimeo. So to the computer, it comes up to your downloads. I already have one saved for Peeta, luckily. And it automatically pops him in. Let's do a little size adjustment, and we're set. fairly simple. We'll show you how to do a YouTube now. But before we do this YouTube, let me save again. Before I do this YouTube, let's delete our previous one. If you want to move it, it can easily be moved, but let's just delete this instead. We're going to create a new one, link, and put a YouTube into it. So we're going to do Hunger Games ever at your favor. And this is the one we want. And then again, you can even do that to create a new one if you wanted to. But we're just going to go right up to here to show that it is relation to the Hunger Games. The fun thing about this is it doesn't make you open up a new window for your YouTube search, which is very easy because we don't want a bunch of windows popping up. So what we can do is we just zoom into here and push play.
Happy Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
So that was pretty simple. And then just to stop it, just do that. So that's something fun because you can put a little bit of animation into it because it doesn't really allow you to do like fun sounds or such. So those things playing in the background can be very helpful. A few more things I'm going to show you guys before I let us go on our little side project is, if you see this one has a little bubble. The bubble means is their comments. You can add in comments or like redeems. So add comment, and then you see the two different comments. The little bubble shows you that there is comment on those. I should say a little icon shows you that there's comments on those bubbles. It's very easy to resize. You just kind of go through the corner and move it. Nothing very hard. One thing I do want to show you guys is drawing. This is something that can be very helpful, especially with younger kids, and you want to get them used to playing on the smartboard and interacting in class. What you do is you have this little bubble. We're going to make a new one. This little icon. I can't call everything a bubble. This icon is the drawing icon. It allows you to actually draw fun little things on here, which can be very interactive with the students and a smartboard, especially with the pens. It makes it a little bit easier. And then you can expand it to make it bigger, or you can just clear the drawing. And then again, this is how you delete it. I'm pretty sure that is all I had to show you guys. Now we're going to do a little fun project on the side.